Looking for the best drill press under $500 can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. There are tons of options out there, but not all of them are built to deliver the power, precision, and reliability you really need. Hence why, whether you are a hobbyist, a weekend warrior, or someone looking to upgrade their workspace, I've packed this list with value for money drill presses. Before beginning, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more hands-on tool reviews and shop tips. Also, all of the products I talk about today are linked in the description below, so you can check them out after the video. Now then, let's begin. At number 10, we have the WEN 4206T. This compact 8-inch drill press surprised me with how capable it is for light-duty projects. It has a 2.3 amp motor and 5 speed settings ranging from 740 to 3,140 revolutions per minute, which gave me flexibility while working with different materials. During testing, I used it to drill through pine, MDF, and even a piece of aluminum tubing. It powered through everything with clean holes, although it did slow down a bit on the aluminum. The build is compact and ideal for anyone who has a small workbench or garage setup. Adjusting the table height and angle was straightforward, although the crank system felt a bit basic. I also noticed the chuck required occasional tightening during longer sessions. Compared to the Dremel Rotary Workstation, this model offers more torque and feels more solid for general woodworking tasks. The pros include stable operation, compact size, and easy speed change. The cons are limited power and short spindle travel. At number 9, we have the Jet JWDP12. This is easily one of the more premium feeling options on this list. With a 5 amp motor and a 12-inch swing, it gave me the confidence to tackle some heavier work. It features a mechanical variable speed drive, and during testing I appreciated how quietly it operated, even when I was drilling into oak boards. I also loved the laser alignment feature, which helped me hit my marks perfectly. The motor's constant speed response was especially noticeable when drilling at lower RPMs. The cast iron base kept it anchored well, and I noticed zero wobble during vertical plunges. It also has an oversized table with roller extensions, which made supporting longer stock much easier. When compared to the WEN 4214T, the Jet felt sturdier and a bit more refined in its controls. The pros include powerful motor, accurate laser, and smooth operation. The cons are heavyweight and higher cost. At number 8, we have the Dremel Drill Press Rotary Workstation. This one is really for precision craftwork, not heavy-duty drilling. I used it with my Dremel rotary tool to make small holes in circuit boards and do some engraving work, and it performed beautifully. It has a maximum drill depth of 2 inches and gives you complete control with its flexible neck. It also lets you use the rotary tool in horizontal and angled positions, which was incredibly useful while sanding tight spots. Setup was quick, and the depth stop allowed for consistent hole depth on repeated passes. It is nowhere near as strong as something like the ShopFox W1667, but it absolutely shines when precision is more important than power. The pros include precise depth control, small footprint, and lightweight build. The cons are low power and not for metal. At number 7, we have the WEN 4214T. This 12-inch drill press packs a 5 amp induction motor and offers variable speed, ranging from 580 to 3,200 revolutions per minute. I tested it on hardwood, aluminum, and even a bit of steel, and it drilled consistently without bogging down. The built-in digital speed readout is a great feature that helped me stay in control. The laser guide is very helpful, especially for center punch accuracy. I appreciated how solid the work table felt, and adjusting the speed was seamless, thanks to the mechanical variable system. For prolonged use, it barely generated heat, and the included work light helped visibility in dim conditions. Compared to the BUCKTOOL 12-inch, this WEN model has better speed precision, but slightly more vibration during use. The pros include strong motor, digital display, and versatile speed. The cons are slight vibration and bulky size. At number 6, we have the ShopFox W1667. This is a benchtop oscillating drill press that doubles as a spindle sander, which is perfect for someone like me who works on a mix of wood shaping and drilling. The half-horsepower motor and 8.5-inch swing were enough for all my small and medium projects. It drilled through cherry and walnut without hesitation, and the sanding feature worked well on beveled edges. I swapped the sanding drums with ease and smoothed curved profiles faster than I expected. The machine felt durable, and the table adjustment had enough resistance to stay put. Compared to the Dremel, the ShopFox gives you way more versatility overall. The pros include dual function, reliable build, and smooth action. The cons are loud motor and tricky assembly. At number 5, we have the SKIL DP9505. This one came out of the box feeling ready to work. The half-horsepower motor offers 5 speeds from 570 to 3,050 revolutions per minute. I tested it on a project building a guitar stand using both soft and hard woods. The laser alignment was accurate, and the adjustable work table made it easy to change the angle of attack. I especially liked the depth stop for repeatable drilling. The chuck had a solid grip, and the belt adjustment was more intuitive than I anticipated. Compared to the VEVOR 206T, the SKIL offers more precision and smoother controls, but is slightly less compact. The pros include good precision, adjustable table, and reliable power. The cons are limited depth and no digital readout. At number 4, we have the VEVOR 208T. This is another great budget option for hobbyists and beginner users. It features a 2.3 amp motor, 8-inch swing, and 5-speed settings, just like the VEVOR 206T, but it has a slightly improved frame and better vibration control. During testing, I used it to build a small planter box, drilling clean holes through cedar planks. It held up well for the task and ran smoother than I expected. The chuck stayed centered, and I liked how the table could tilt up to 45 degrees. For smaller woodworking tasks and DIY repairs, this unit gets the job done. When comparing it to the SKIL DP9505, it lacks a laser but feels just as steady. The pros include compact design, quiet operation, and good for wood. The cons are no laser and lower torquey. At number 3, we have the BUCKTOOL 12-inch drill press. With a 6.2 amp motor and a variable speed range of 530 to 3,100 revolutions per minute, this model is an absolute workhorse. I put it to the test on a metal bracket project, drilling through thick angle iron, and it barely flinched. The cast iron base and solid build give it a premium feel, and the LED work light was a nice touch. I also liked the rack and pinion table lift, which made adjustments much easier. The tensioning system kept belts tight, and the large swing distance gave me more freedom when working with larger pieces. Compared to the VEVOR 214T, the BUCKTOOL had slightly better power output, but a less intuitive control panel. The pros include high torque, solid frame, and bright work light. The cons are complex controls and no laser. At number 2, we have the VEVOR 1300 watt magnetic drill press. This one is for the serious metal workers out there. It has an incredible 1300 watt motor and up to 2,700 pounds of magnetic force. During testing, I mounted it on a steel beam and drilled several half-inch holes like I was going through butter. It is obviously not suited for woodwork or fine detailing, but it excels in heavy-duty drilling. The magnet locked it in place solidly, even on a vertical surface. I used annular cutters and twist bits, and the motor never bogged down. Compared to the PROXXON TBM 115, it is the polar opposite in terms of use case, but absolutely dominates on strength. The pros include immense power, magnetic base, and heavy-duty use. The cons are very heavy and single-purpose. At number 1, we have the PROXXON TBM 115. This is the most precise and miniature-friendly drill press I've ever used. It is ideal for model makers, jewelers, and electronics enthusiasts. It has a super quiet motor with 3-speed settings, and I tested it on acrylic and thin sheet brass, achieving ultra-clean holes every time. Its aluminum base and adjustable table made it easy to set up accurate drills for delicate tasks. The chuck is incredibly precise and runs true with almost no wobble. The vertical guide is smooth, and the machine has a tactile, refined feel to it that makes micro-drilling enjoyable. When compared to the VEVOR mag drill, it is much smaller but unmatched in precision. The pros include excellent precision, ultra-quiet, and compact size. The cons are low torque and not for big jobs.